For some beautiful reasons, I feel like the 3D applique has come to stay. This applique has been in vogue for some time now, and it's still in vogue. It's still beautiful. People are still using it. It's still on point. It's still giving 2026. So if you've been seeing these appliques but you don't know how to make it, I'm going to be showing you today. So do well to follow this channel. If you're just hearing my voice for the first time, I'm saying a very big welcome to you. Welcome to the farm. Do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel to join us. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these 3D appliques. So if you want to learn how to do this, and you also want to learn a very simple method, a method that will save you time, then do well to follow this video, because I'm going to be teaching you how I did these appliques the AJ style. Okay, for these 3D appliques, the material I'll be using, or the fabric I'll be using, is taffeta. You can use organza or organdy, but I chose to use taffeta for this one. So the first thing I did was to go ahead to press the taffeta. I went ahead to press it so that it's going to give me a very beautiful surface to work on. So you just want to ensure that you do that first. I went ahead to fold it into two. For these appliques, you need iron, like you need iron for the major step. So I went ahead to fold it, and I just went ahead to press it again. The essence of the folding and pressing is just to give me a center line, or it's just to show me where I'm going to start putting my hemming gum from. I didn't know that this video was out of frame. Okay, luckily I pushed it forward, so you can see that line in the middle. That's where I'm going to start putting my hemming gum. That was why I pressed it down. So you just want to go ahead to arrange your hemming gum around it. If you have that hemming gum that used to be 10 inches, 12 inches, perfect, you just spread it on it. I don't have it in my location, so that's why I'm using this 1-inch hemming gum. You can see I'm trying to imitate that 12-inch hemming gum or 10-inch hemming gum. So if this is the one you have, or you have access to, just do well to spread them closely. They should not be apart. Just spread them closely like that. Take your time. It's not really stressful. Just take your time. Just spread them like that, like that, like that. Make them very close. After spreading them horizontally, I went ahead to place the hemming gum vertically. This part is optional. I just did it so that there won't be any excuse, like there won't be any reason why a part of the applique is not stuck together. That was why I went ahead to do this, but this is optional. It's just my trust issues playing with me. You can do it as well. After laying the hemming gum horizontally, you can go ahead again to lay it vertically. Yeah, it must not be precise like the vertical one. Just lay them vertically, scantily, so that you be sure that every part of the applique has hemming gum. Like I told you earlier, we are trying to imitate that 10 inches or 12 inches hemming gum. So after doing that, I went ahead to cover with the other parts. I remember I folded into two, then I pressed the center. So after covering now the other part, I just overlapped it on it, and then I went ahead to press it. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know this video was out of frame. I didn't know it was out of frame, but hope you can still understand what I'm saying and what you're seeing. So please, you need a steam iron. If you don't have a steam iron, what I'm trying to say is you need steam. So you can use water and spray bottle with your dry iron. Just ensure that there's enough steam to press this thing very well. It has to gum, like the hemming gum has to melt. So luckily I have a steam iron, so I'm just using it. But if you don't have a steam iron, you can use water and your dry iron. Ensure that there's enough steam to melt that hemming gum. After pressing the fabric with the hemming gum, I went ahead to get a small piece of pattern paper. So this is what we are going to be using to draft out our pattern. This is the bedrock for this 3D applique. If your pattern does not come out right, your 3D applique will not come out right as well, because it's going to be looking distorted. So you want to ensure that you get a very good outcome from your pattern. Ensure that you use a pattern paper. For this part, depending on the design you are creating, I've seen some star designs, I've seen some circle designs. So depending on what you're creating, okay, use a pattern paper. So I went ahead to measure 4 inches. That's what I want for my length, 4 inches. Then I went in by 1.5 inches towards the center. Then I measured 1.5 inches on fold by the width. So if I open it, it's going to be 3 inches. So I measured 1.5. Then I went ahead to join the markings together. Ensure that you make a very fine line. I was supposed to use my curved ruler, over Sabi was doing me. That's why I didn't use it. I was forming. I should be a professional by this time now. What do you mean? If you are for this small curve, so that's why I didn't use ruler. But if you don't have wasabi like me, use ruler. Your curve ruler, I mean. So I went ahead to trim it out. This is the reason why you need to use a pattern paper. This is the reason why it is very important you do, so you can correct your pattern. I saw that the 3 inches width was too big, so I went ahead to trim it again. So just imagine I had done that directly on the fabric. It's not going to make it come out right. So ensure that I use a pattern paper. Okay, so this was already looking perfect, so looking like a perfect sleeve shape to me. I went ahead to check my measurement. That is 2 inches width and 4 inches length. That was what gave me a perfect sleeve shape. After cutting the pattern, it's time for us to cut the fabric with the pattern. So this is the interesting part. This is the AJ part. So if you're like me, you don't like stressing, you don't like stress, you want to do everything fast and beautiful, so you can use this method. So I went ahead to fold that part I interfaced, or I stuck together. I folded it into two, and I folded it again into four. Then I pressed. The reason for the pressing is just so that I can lay flat. Okay, I really don't want to struggle with this thing at all, so I had to use iron to make it lay flat. So if you're like me, don't like stress, use this method. This is going to help you save time, and you're not going to feel the heat of cutting the pattern one by one. Oh my god, I can't imagine me doing that. So after folding it into four, I went ahead again to fold it. So that means what I'm getting from here, one cutout is going to give me 8 appliques. That's one cutout. Is that pattern is going to give me 8 appliques as it's unfold like this. Another thing I did here for the AJ style is I had to hold the pattern with a pin. Like I said, we don't want stress. Okay, we just want this thing to come out fast and beautiful. So I went ahead to use a pin to hold the pattern to the fabric, so that it's going to stay in place. Can you see that? Then I took my scissors. Your scissors needs to be sharp. This scissors is a new one. Even with the fact that it's new, I still had struggles here and there trying to like cut the 8 together. So we use a very good scissors. Your scissors should be very sharp. Then just go ahead to cut round the pattern. Cut your fabric round the pattern. After cutting it out, let's count how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 appliques. So we still have that part. So I decided to go ahead again to cut out another 8. So if you need so many appliques, you already have 8 like this, no stress. Actually don't need up to 8, but I had to just do this as well to show you guys that you can make this 3D appliques beautiful and without stress. We are done with the second part as well. So we also have 8 appliques. That means we have 16 in total without stress. After cutting out the appliques, the next thing to do is to burn the edges. If you have lighter, you can go ahead to do this. Just burn round the edges. I don't have lighter, so I went ahead to use my gas. I used my gas to burn it instead. What I did was I set my cooking gas in the lowest, my cooking gas burner, I mean, to the lowest flame, and then I just took the applique and went round it. I don't know if you understand. The edges, I just swiped the edges over the flames really fast, and it was able to seal the edges for me. So the reason why you need to burn the edges is because it's just so that it can last longer. You don't want to make an applique that after the first wash, your applique is fraying. So you need heat or fire to keep it in place. Let's start it. So I'm not going to make use of everything for this design. I think I need like 8 for this design. So let's just start what we've come to the room to do. So here I have my 7,000 gum. I don't know who told me. There used to be a hose here, a tiny hose, but that hose is always stressing me out, so I removed it. I don't advise you do it because I guess I didn't think about this kind of projects when I removed mine. I wish the hose was there to have made things easier. Yes. So I have this studs. I'm going to be using studs. You can also use what's the name? Is it cuff chain? Yes. I decided not to get cuff chain because I'm using studs to design the outfit. So I felt like using cuff chain and studs, like using cuff chain and studs would be weird. So I'm just going to be placing the studs. So we've started like this. Just trust the process. Okay, let me bring it closer. So I'm just going to put the gum around it. So just apply a generous amount. Then place the studs. Can you see it? Okay, are you seeing the vision? Guess it's coming to life already. Because I don't want the gum stains on it, so I'm just going to be placing the gum small. Do you understand? So when I want to put my studs, I'm just going to put the gum there. It's going to be very stressful, but it's better than having all these gum stains. Once it gets dried, it will be white. So let me just be doing it like this. Okay, another method came to mind. Let's just put the gum in sections. Then we'll start placing them one by one. I'm a designer that always tries to save time. I don't like doing something and I'm spending time there. So if you are someone like me, welcome to this community. If you have is it tweezers it's called? That thing they used to pick stones. It would be very nice. Guys, just time. I had an opportunity to buy that stuff when I was relocating to this my current location. But because the vendor gave me a very high price, I was also buying other things. So I just got very discouraged. I was like, well, don't give me again. So when I was about doing this project, I remembered and I felt so bad. I was like, you could afford it that day. Why did you not buy it? So this kind of experience I'm telling you about has happened to me many times in my sewing journey. There are some things there's some opportunities I got to buy some things and I just bought it anyway. And even though I didn't need it at that time, later I'll now be grateful that I bought them. So if you've had that kind of experience, let me know in the comment section. If you've had that kind of experience that you got an opportunity to buy something quite expensive for your business, but you went ahead to buy it anyway, and later you're very grateful that you bought it. And also, if you've also gotten an opportunity to buy something for your business, and because of the price, you didn't buy it, and later when you need it, start regretting that you could have bought it. If you've had any of these experiences, let me know in the comment section. I'd like to hear from you guys. So we're almost done with this. I'm just going to show you this one up close. Then you're just going to watch me do the rest. I brought this up close so that you see what I'm doing clearly. Like it's on your face right now. So this is what we have. Is it beautiful? So this is what the 3K applique looks like. This is the one without the design, and this is the one with the design. What do you think? Is it sparkling? So you're just going to watch me do the rest. This is what it looks like. Our 3D applique is ready. So you can place it singly like this. The design I want to use it for, I'll be placing it singly. But this thing is very versatile that you can place them in twos. You can do something like this. You can also place them in threes. Let me move it back a bit. You can place them in threes. You can do something like this. Yes, you can do something like this as well. Can you see it? You can place them in fours. Like it's just something that you can just play around with your creativity. You can turn them into a very big flower like this. Then you just stack it and add it to your design. It is very versatile and it is very, very beautiful. So look at this. This can be a design, can be a flower on its own. But for my designs, I'm going to be using it singly. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched up to this point, do well to give this video a thumbs up and comment on this video. Share with your fashion community, your sewing, anybody that you know that likes sewing. Just share it to them. This will be very, very beneficial. This is something they can do with their scrap fabrics, or they can do like with normal fabric, not scrap, to design their client outfits. And also you should recreate this. So until next time guys, stay happy, stay positive, stay blessed. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe now. In this channel we share very exciting tips, very interesting, very educative tips. So do well to join the fam. Until next time, bye guys.